Hi everyone. You might remember I put this up a few days ago, or was it a week or so ago. It's one of these Russian digital clocks which uses the VFD tubes invented by Philips. With this one, when I got it, it was intermittently a little bit dodgy. It was a shame. The 7, which is showing 7 at the moment, that was which is doing now. The line on the top shouldn't be there. It's as if there's a short between two sections within the tube. It's just gone over to 8. I'll demonstrate this. It's easier to demonstrate than what's it? That the one? Yeah, 9, 10. That should be 11. It went to 17, 19, 15, 16. 17's okay. 18, 19. O's okay. Well, 1 has gone to 7. So we definitely got a fault between the two sections within that tube. Well, my first thoughts was perhaps it's a dodgy tube. So what I did, I unplugged this one and swapped it with that one. And in fact, the one that's in there now is the one that's there. So the fault is not on the tube. The tube's perfect. Had a look underneath. I thought, well, there may be a contact. And my eyes, as I've said before, is not as good as they used to be. I turned it over. I had a good look. It would only take a short between two connectors to the little chip which serves that tube. But it appears to be intermittent. Now the other thing was the tube itself, get back to what it was, the tube itself was not in straight, it was partly out. Well, as I say, I took it all apart to have a little look. I was hoping I was going to find something, but I haven't. Put that back on there. It's a pity really. It might clear itself, it might not. It seems to be intermittent. Well anyhow, I made sure that tube was properly seated in the base. Well, it is now. I would say that the cover had never ever been taken off. I'll show you why. There's the actual case. Now the front of it, which would go on like so, give it a bit of light, that would clip in like that. But on the bottom of it there's a little screw hole, and you wouldn't know that was there. Well, I gently levered it off, very gently off, because Russian plastic can be pretty weak and it can easily break. I didn't want to break anything, so those two lugs have come away nicely, and it was still firm. And I thought, I know what the Russians do. They do this with their Selena radios, and that they sometimes hide a little screw. So I had a little look, and there is, if I can put the light on it. It might not be in focus, I do apologise. I can point to it. There's a tiny screw there, and if we turn the case over, you wouldn't guess, but looking in the end there's a little hole and the screw is in there. It was embedded in a bit of I suppose plaster to give it another name. So hopefully we've found what the fault is. Well, haven't found the fault on this. Oh. Anyhow, this is part 1. I'll have to come back on part 2. I'll have another look, but I think the 5 is definitely dodgy. There's nothing more I can really say about this, so I will end it now. I've put all the tubes back, so this now looks like it'll be for spares. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Has anyone got an idea what it might be? As far as I know, it's possibly a short circuit in one of those chips. Give a close-up of the chips. They're not too bad. But being a chip, you can't tell. You've got a crystal there. And lastly, I'm going to take a note of the number of these tubes. I'm hoping it will show up when it's displayed, but there will be a number on the actual tubes. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. Any comments please make. Someone might have an idea what the fault is. So thanks again for looking. Thank you. Please subscribe. Please comment, good or bad. Thanks again. Thank you.